For years, 5G was the buzzword of the telecom world. Faster downloads, smoother streaming, smarter cities. But by 2025, that conversation is already shifting. The next frontier, 6G, is no longer theory. It's in motion. In labs across the US, telecom giants, defense agencies, and tech startups are building the backbone of what could become the most transformative communication network in human history. One that will connect not just people, but everything: machines, sensors, vehicles, factories, and even artificial intelligence systems. If 5G made the world faster, 6G will make it intelligent. Let's explore how this shift is unfolding, why it matters, and how it's about to supercharge America's innovation engine. 1. From 5G to 6G, what's the difference? To understand 6G, we first need to grasp where 5G leaves off. 5G was all about speed and capacity, delivering up to 100 times faster data than 4G. That made possible everything from autonomous cars to real-time gaming and massive IoT deployments. 6G takes that foundation and pushes it to a new dimension. We're talking data speeds up to 1 terabit per second, 1,000 times faster than 5G, with latency so low that communication between devices happens almost instantaneously. In other words, where 5G connected devices, 6G will synchronize them, creating an internet that behaves like a living nervous system. That leap changes everything, from robotics and healthcare to national defense and virtual reality. 2. The 6G revolution begins in America. The US has officially entered the 6G race. Companies like AT&T, Verizon, Qualcomm, and Intel are working alongside the US Department of Defense and the NextG Alliance to establish leadership in the global rollout. Research hubs at MIT, Stanford, and the University of Texas at Austin are already testing terahertz frequency bands, the ultra-high spectrum needed to enable 6G's mind-bending speed. Meanwhile, the federal government is investing hundreds of millions through the National Spectrum Strategy and Chips and Science Act to secure U.S. dominance in wireless innovation. This isn't just about consumer networks, it's about strategic infrastructure. Control of next-generation communication systems means control over everything from autonomous logistics to AI-powered defense. 3. The new connectivity economy. 6G won't just make existing technologies better, it will make new industries possible. McKinsey estimates that the global 6G economy could be worth over $12 trillion by 2040, with the U.S. positioned to capture up to 40% of that value. Where will that growth come from? Autonomous vehicles. 6G will allow fleets of self-driving cars to coordinate in real time, improving safety and efficiency. Smart manufacturing. Factories will operate like synchronized systems, with every robot, sensor, and supply chain node connected instantly. Healthcare. Remote surgery and real-time diagnostics will become routine as ultra-low latency links patients to doctors anywhere on Earth. Immersive workspaces. Virtual and augmented reality will merge with AI, creating digital co-working environments indistinguishable from physical offices. The bottom line, 6G isn't just faster internet, it's the digital nervous system of the new economy. 4. The role of AI making networks. Think for themselves, 6G isn't just about connecting things, it's about making networks autonomous. In 5G, human engineers manage traffic and efficiency. In 6G, AI will manage the network itself, predicting congestion, rerouting data, and optimizing performance in real time. Think of it like a self-driving internet. AI-driven orchestration will make the network adaptive, capable of learning from usage patterns, weather changes, and even geopolitical disruptions. This level of intelligence will also make connectivity far more energy efficient, addressing one of the biggest challenges of digital expansion. In short, AI isn't just a user of 6G, it's the brain behind it. 5. The terahertz frontier, physics meets innovation. To deliver 1 terabit per second speeds, 6G relies on terahertz, THZ frequencies, electromagnetic waves that sit between microwaves and infrared light. These frequencies can carry huge amounts of data but require advanced materials and miniaturized antennas to work reliably. U.S. firms like Qualcomm, Keysight Technologies, and IBM are leading in terahertz hardware design, while startups are developing photon-based chips that can transmit information at light speed. It's a convergence of telecom, quantum physics, and nanotechnology, and it's redefining what's physically possible in communication. 6. Edge plus 6. G, the perfect pairing. As AI and data move closer to users, edge computing is becoming essential. 6G networks will supercharge the edge, allowing devices, drones, and machines to process data instantly without relying on distant cloud servers. This will unlock real-time intelligence for industries like aerospace, where autonomous aircraft share airspace data continuously; energy, where smart grids balance power loads dynamically; retail, where stores predict demand based on live purchasing data. 6G turns edge computing from a supplement into a core operating layer of business infrastructure. 7. National security and the tech power race. The 6G race isn't just commercial, it's geopolitical. The US, China, South Korea, and the EU are all investing heavily to shape the global 6G standard. Whoever leads in 6G will control the protocols and patents that underpin the next century of digital communication. That's why Washington is treating 6G as a matter of national security, ensuring American firms maintain technological independence from foreign-controlled supply chains. Expect to see new alliances between defense contractors, telecom companies, and AI firms, all focused on securing data sovereignty in the 6G era. 8. Energy efficiency, the new connectivity challenge. As networks become faster, they also risk becoming energy hungry. That's why one of the core goals of 6G development is net zero networking. Engineers are designing energy harvesting base stations powered by solar and ambient radio waves. New chips are being built to minimize power loss while transmitting massive data loads. The vision, a communication grid that's not just fast, but sustainable. 9. The timeline. When will 6G actually arrive? According to the NextG Alliance, early commercial 6G deployment could begin around 2028, with pilot networks rolling out even sooner in U.S. test cities. By 2030, 6G will likely power autonomous systems, defense communications, and industrial automation at national scale. That might sound far off, but development cycles for such technologies are long. The U.S. is moving aggressively to ensure it doesn't repeat the 5G lag that allowed China to dominate early infrastructure markets. This time, America intends to lead from the start. 10. The bigger picture, connectivity as a growth multiplier. Connectivity isn't just a service anymore, it's an economic multiplier. Every advancement in wireless infrastructure creates new business models, new efficiencies, and new industries. Just as 4G made mobile apps possible and 5G enabled automation, 6G will fuel real-time intelligence economies, where everything from vehicles to supply chains to entire cities think, adapt, and communicate seamlessly. It's not just a faster signal, it's the foundation of the next phase of digital civilization. The takeaway: the shift from 5G to 6G marks more than a technical upgrade. It marks the birth of the intelligent connectivity era. It's where AI, edge computing, and communication networks merge into a single self-learning system, one capable of supporting the next generation of innovation, defense, and global competitiveness. For the US, 6G isn't just another telecom milestone, it's a strategic bet on the idea that whoever builds the fastest, smartest, most resilient network will shape the future of the world economy. Because in the 21st century, power isn't just about territory or resources, it's about connection, and 6G is how America plans to lead it.